Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Lovie Smith and Mike McCarthy, two veteran head coaches going head-to-head today. The AFC South's Texans and the NFC East's Dallas Cowboys. Before we kick this one off, time to welcome in the third member of our crew and say hello to Laura Oakman. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Kevin. Mike McCarthy showed a video this week of a mouse sniffing around in trap, grabbing a piece of cheese just too delicious to ignore. The message, don't take the cheese, but also take care of each other. Saying if anybody does take a nibble, pull them back to us. Another big theme this week with McCarthy talking about facing two opponents today, the Texans and the Mirror, saying the only thing that can stop us is us. He told me everyone, all players were here by 9:30 this morning saying the locker room was jumping.
It's a good sign. This is a game that would be very easy for a team to overlook, especially as they've charged through this season. Prohibitive favorites in this game, the Dallas Cowboys against the Houston Texans, who have been eliminated from playoff contention. Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins both out as if to add a little extra to Lovie Smith's plate today. Your top two receivers on the shelf. Not to mention no Derek Stingley. Anthony Brown goes on IR with the Achilles out for the year for the Cowboys.
That elite speed too, you know. He could really hit that home run on any of those runs if they break. Kick returner in college.
Well, this Cowboys offense, with all of those parts, has been on fire since Dak came back, leading the league in points per game, points per drive, third down percentage. And then you stack it up with that defense. Right. And that's really the difference in this Cowboys team, isn't it? You've had powerful, potent offenses over the years, but this defense has taken this Cowboys team to potentially another level.
Oh, exactly right. And I mean, I guess the one thing you'd say, like, where can they get better? What can they do more efficiently? And it would be stop the run. It's really a couple games where the runs really gashed them, but these guys can button it up, make a big run here.
Injured Texan will step aside from Dallas.
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Try the new BK Italian Royal Crispy Chicken. You rule.
First and second down, try and get to third and manage.
Damian Pierce nowhere to go with Donovan Wilson making the stop. Well, a little scare for this Dallas defense in pregame, because Jaron Kearse looked like took kind of a significant injury in pregame. Thudding up here. Watch this. He comes down awkwardly.
Landed funny. You see that? His knee kind of gave out a little bit, his left one.
They had to help him off the field, but he started running, loosening it up a little bit. Today, we check in Los Angeles with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks so much, Kevin. So the Eagles clinch a playoff berth with a win today. Miles Sanders caps off a 14-play, 84-yard drive with that touchdown. Eagles lead 7-0 over the Giants. Kevin?
Bit of an opening and tripped up shy of the 30-yard line. Coverage catching up quickly with Damone Clark after the 12-yard return. The Galleria decked out for the holiday season. 7-7 here in Arlington. Cowboys were in the giving spirit a little too much early in this game. Gave the Texans the football.
Oh, I get it.
In the red zone, and Houston and batted down at the line. Brings up 3rd and 13 as we get a game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kevin. So the Eagles were already leading 7-0. Looking at 4th and 7. Jalen Hurts goes up top. Devontae Smith hauls this one in 41 yards. Eagles rolling 14-0.
Wanted the screen. He'll just dirt this one. He was trying to get it to Jordan Akins, and we go to Carissa Thompson with a game break.
Thanks, Kevin. Lions-Vikings tied at 7. Jared Goff drops back, goes up top. DJ Chark, 48-yard touchdown. Goff's second of the day. Lions in front, 14-7. Kev?
Texans have gotten the short field both times, and they've cashed in. Kicked off through the end zone for the touchback for Dallas. Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes NFL players who have exhibited excellence on the field and whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. This year's nominee for the Houston Texans, Christian Kirksey. For the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year will be announced at NFL Honors on Thursday, February 9th. It's an award and an honor that really just celebrates the entirety of the person, whether it's on and off the field combined. And you get to wear that Walter Payton logo on your jersey for the remainder of your career. It's a unique award and very special to be nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Kurt Menefee, what do you have coming up for us at halftime?
Rob, what are you doing?
Last-minute holiday shopping. I completely forgot to get you something.
Oh, don't worry about it. We've got highlights coming up. That's enough for me.
Really?
Really?
Great, because I was going to get you an air fryer, but I'll cancel it. Have a great show.
After winning the toss and electing to defer, so for these Houston Texans, this is probably best-case scenario coming into this game. You take it to the second half. At worst, you're tied with the Dallas Cowboys getting the football to start.
That's exactly right. I think the special teams turnover was huge by Turpin. They capitalized. The interception from Dak Prescott, they capitalized, getting 14 points right there, keeping them in this football game. Things that couldn't have gone better for the Houston Texans. The Cowboys, known to be a second-half team, really got to pick it up, be much sharper in the second half.
Yeah, the Cowboys have been a second-half team all year. Of course, we saw a fourth-quarter team last Sunday night in the Colts game, and kind of a similar game to that Colts game from a week ago, in which Dallas and Indy were in a tight ball game, but a 33-point fourth quarter can change a lot of games, and that's what it did last week for the Cowboys, who went on to win that one 54-19 over Indianapolis.
To the tune of 33 points. Dallas is going to need an effort just like that.
Now, coming into this one, this was the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, point differential, red zone scoring, sacks allowed, tops in the NFL. The oil barrel's a little rusty for the Houston Texans. Second worst start in franchise history. Couldn't move the ball, couldn't stop the run, couldn't score. 17 points on the board. They've taken advantage of 2 Dallas turnovers. And the Texans, all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, 3 timeouts in 40 seconds. They got a chance to try and steal more points and double up. They're going to get it in the second half, the start of the third quarter. Enough points, they're going to get the ball at the start of the second half. That's a huge drive right there.
Here's the playoff picture. Eagles leading the field in the NFC. Cowboys right now the 5 seed, 2 games back of the Eagles in the NFC East. Only the #1 seed gets the first round bye, but still a lot of teams with a lot to play for as we wind our way through December. 50-yard field goal try. Fairbairn's made his last 6 from 50 yards or more. This right at 50 to give the Texans the halftime lead. And Fairbairn puts it right down the middle. And the Houston Texans will go into the locker room in Arlington with a 20-17 lead over their in-state foe, the Dallas Cowboys. Our Verizon halftime with Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy is next right after this. Fairbairn's 50-yard bomb, 20-17. Houston leading in Arlington. You're watching the NFL on Fox. Great speed. Pollard to the end zone. Touchdown. Driscoll off the fake. On the roll down the sideline. He finds Amari Rodgers. It's a touchdown. Texans take the lead. Well, today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. And we welcome you back into the booth alongside my partner, Mark Sanchez. I'm Kevin Kugler. Surprising first half with the Houston Texans up 20-17 as we get ready to start the third.
I mean, the Cowboys are a little shell-shocked right now. I think the story of that first half really was those 2 crucial turnovers for the Cowboys. The Texans offense being able to capitalize, run the football, throw it with Mills, run it with Driscoll. But then that last 2-minute drive before half to steal those 3 points and establish a lead going into halftime. Now they're getting the ball back again, Kev. They got a chance to go up 10 here. I don't think either of us saw this coming, but that's why you play the games. On paper, it might have looked like a blowout. But these Houston Texans really came to compete.
I feel like this might have been a conversation that our colleagues Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth had at halftime last week in the Cowboys-Colts game. I can't believe this was this way.
Exactly right. They kept it close for 3 quarters, and then Cowboys exploded.
Well, let's find out what's going on the field with Laura Oakman.
Actually, what Mark said, I did say to Lovey. I said to him, not many people expected you to be leading at the half, and he smiled and he said, we actually expected to be in it. But now, what do they do with it? Offensively, he said, we're playing well. We're going to continue to see a split at quarterback. He said that was the plan. As for what they're going to do in the second half. I said, what did you tell the guys? Dallas has been such a great second half team. And he said, so have we. But we told them, I told the team, it's got to be about a finish right now.
Now, let's check in with Carissa Thompson. She's got a game break.
Thanks so much, Kevin. So Lions were already at 14-7. Jared Goff links up with his former Rams teammate, Josh Reynolds, for this 5-yard score. Goff's third of the day. Lions rolling 21-7.
Philly, I mean, something would have to go catastrophically bad for Philly to drop 3 and give them a chance to win the division.
Well, we saw this last week. It was 21-19 after 3 quarters. Cowboys were up by 2. But the fourth quarter, it was all Dallas. The touchdown pass, the Hooker fumble return for touchdown. Tony Pollard taking this one to the house from 30 yards out. Zeke from 4 yards out with another touchdown. Malik Davis got into the act with a 23-yard score. His first Cowboy touchdown, and the Cowboys put 33 on the board. Texans haven't scored 33 in a game all season. CeeDee Lamb short of the first down.
Right at the sticks.
Game break to Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kevin. Quickly let you guys know what's coming up next. It's America's Game of the Week. Tom Brady grew up a Niners fan. He's got some friends and family in the crowd today, and he'll take on Brock Purdy.
Picture would change considerably if Dallas does not punch this in and steal the win away from Lovie Smith's Houston Texans. Cowboys right now in that 5 seed, 2 games back of the Eagles in the division. Vikings, Niners, Buccaneers, the division leaders at this point. Still a lot of teams in the hunt, but for the Dallas Cowboys, if they have any designs at all on the East, this is an absolute must win. But it's going to come down to the wire. I don't know that anybody expected that when they walked into AT&T Stadium today. Fitting on a Sunday as the Cowboys win it 27-23.
Much closer than they wanted, but a win's a win.
For Mark Sanchez and Laura Oakman, I'm Kevin Kugler. We head now to Detroit for the conclusion of the Vikings and the Lions.